I'm sorry for the hiatus. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Me too.
I was gone for a long time. I was busy.
It was my fault.
Well, only for like a week or something. It was your fault because you were like sick.
Oh yeah, that did happen. Spoilers, I got sick from last time.
You got sick.
Is that how spoilers work? Retroactively?
Sure.
I love it when people are like, why did you call it Great Debate?
It's because there's grates everywhere. There's a lot of grates. Trust us. They're all closed. They're all locked. They're all broken. Hey, corpse room.
I thought it would be obvious. Whatever. I love corpses. Smells nauseatingly like rotten flesh.
That's par for the corpse.
Well.
Been hanging out with Geop too much.
Yeah, same. My God, in the hole.
In the hole.
My God's in the hole.
He has so much flavor text for every single hole. Slightly different variations of, boy, I don't like this hole.
A horrible smell is coming from the hole.
Gee, this hole is spooky. Gee, this one smells very bad. Oh no, there's something spooky in this one.
I am holding back on adult-rated jokes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, hey, look at the feet.
They're all kind of like cartoony looking to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of flavor text.
All right. We're going to need to perform a ritual exorcism to get the ghost of Geop out of you.
A Geopectomy. But yeah, holes are a thing in this game. There's a lot of holes. All sorts of holes.
Into this hole?
Duh.
My corpse into this hole?
James, go in hole?
Fire. Bad?
I love how, like, not only can we not turn down a good hole, but he jumps into them with such gusto. He doesn't, like, you know, put his foot down a little far and, like, kind of slink in to be safe. He's just like, fuck it.
He doesn't, like, take all of the, you know, clothing from the corpses and throw it down there so that he can try and land on it.
Or even, like, you know, chuck a pebble down there and see how deep it is.
Yeah, come on. Come on, James. Come on.
Use your head, James.
And by that, we don't mean go head first. You bumbling fool.
Do I really have to drop through it? Oh, Mom.
Just say no.
I have to go down the hole.
You know, it is appropriate to point out that James wouldn't go down the hole if you didn't tell him to. Like, if you said no, you could just walk away from the hole.
Yeah, not make any progress.
Exactly. Man. You just turn off the game and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And then you save him from ever going down holes.
Mm-hmm. What's the hold up?
I love this area because it looks like a very strange bathroom tile sort of thing.
Well, they probably recycled this stuff. Well, they like duplicated the textures or something. Apparently they did that a lot.
Just in games in general, that happens a lot.
Oh, yeah. But apparently when they were working on the HD collection, like a bunch of those textures were like found to be like, wasn't that true? Didn't Tom say that like the textures on like the doors were like on like
I think Tom said that, but then like somebody else who thought they knew better were like, that is blasphemous. I'm going to ask Masahiro Ito about that. And he doesn't speak English like very well, so I don't even know if he was answering the question he thought he was answering. So I don't know. Who fucking knows? More importantly, who fucking cares at this point? It's just textures.
I want to know how those teeth
I don't care about the HD collection anymore at all. I'm done.
I care about the HD collection because I want to know how those teeth got in Maria's eye. Like, seriously, how the hell did that happen? What did you do to the ones and zeros of that game?
Oh no.
That caused teeth to just appear in her eye.
Konami fucking happens.
More like Con-Nami.
Oh my god.
More like wrong Nami.
Shit. That was a perfect length of an elevator conversation.
Perfect. All right, we're done.
All right,
goodbye.
That's the prison. We're done with the prison. And now we're going to enter the labyrinth. Unseamless transition. Oh.
Red square amid thing.
Our first obstacle is this.
Wire.
We can't deal with wires.
No. No way.
It doesn't matter that we have a chainsaw and a shotgun.
Well, see, chainsaws are notorious for not working with wire. Like, they just can't do it. They get caught up because the wire is really, really tough.
Okay.
I'm fucking around. This is
I would believe you, though. I don't know anything about chainsaws.
This is another knock tier situation.
Oh, God. Let's not at all do that.
Okay.
Anyway, this is like the most symbolic part of the game. We're not even like talking about it.
This is the floor here is representative of James's wooden acting.
Oh damn!
Bosh, bosh, bosh.
Fuck! There's so many ice burns happening already in this episode. But yeah, in case you didn't notice, we just keep on going down. We're descending a lot. Oh shit!
Oh!
It's tetrahedron noggin.
Get out of there! You so almost died.
I'm gonna play keep away with my life. Come on.
Run.
Hit me.
Run.
Hit me. I can take it. Hit me.
Oh,
too slow.
Oh.
Hey, pyramid. High five. Down low. Too slow.
Oh my god, don't taunt Pyramid Head like that.
Do what I want. I'm James. I love this shot. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
What
a really
a great
one.
shot.
Can't see anything in front of you. Hard to see all the stuff that's going on, and the audio.
And there's bodies. Because you were spooked to move, and then it's like, woo, bodies, but they're not moving at least, you know.
Yeah.
And look, it's the best, most video gamey thing in the whole game.
Why doesn't he take the giant, like, scissors right there? Or whatever those are. Eyebrow pluckers.
I think those are forceps?
Are those forceps? Never mind.
I don't know.
Good night. I gotta go.
It's the great knife.
I don't see what's so great about that knife.
Yeah, you don't like anime? You don't like Buster Swords?
Oh, does it have a gun in it? That would be great.
That's in the HD collection only. They had to improve some things about this game. I would have been fine with that, actually. That would have been hilarious.
Why were there bullets next to the... Does Pyramid Head use the bullets?
There must be a gun part in there. So, by the way, those bodies are like foreshadowing the final boss, which looks exactly like that.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna hit up our old pal, Fed?
Oh, this is a mistake.
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
I can do it.
No, you can't. Unequip it.
If I do 100 squats and 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups, I can become powerful.
This isn't Metal Gear Solid 2. You can't just...
This is a One Punch Man, which you have to watch, because that was a reference to that.
Yeah, thanks for referencing something I have no context for.
I didn't know you'd ask what it was.
Jesus. All right, so welcome to the last day of the rest of your life.
Look at me go.
Aw, no turn animation.
Also, I forgot that the PS2 buttons are pressure sensitive, so I just do this one overhead attack over and over again, like a dingus.
If I remember correctly, the other attack is the side swipe?
Yeah, it's like a little... He doesn't even like put it high at all, he just kind of like...
Oh! Oh!
Nailed him!
So satisfying. Like squashing bugs.
When you do get guys with this, it is like, it feels so good. I just keep thinking there's a guy behind me.
Wow.
Come on, I'm gonna get you.
Gotta wait for him to get up.
Swing and a miss. So obviously the drawback of this is that it's really, really slow, and it makes you move really, really slow.
Wow, that's a lot of bad things. Maybe you should unequip it.
James does not hit the gym. Don't worry, I won't do this the whole episode.
Okay. How does he climb down the stairs with that thing?
I don't know. I want to know about that. That's important. Go get him.
Come on.
Go get him.
I'm gonna get you.
Go.
Backstab. Oh, I hope you use this on the Eddie fight.
Alright, you come to me this time. I might.
I really hope you do. It's so incredibly satisfying because it breaks his animation.
Oh, I bet.
And he just immediately bolts for the door.
I'm getting out of here. Anyway, there's plenty of that for now. I'll bring it out sometime later. But that's enough.
Good night, sweet knife.
Good knife.
Good knife.
Good night, great knife.
Oh man, that shot when you first load the place is like, oh god.
It's like, what's this fucking thing?
Oh,
I didn't notice this until I played this on an emulator, and it looks really nice and all that stuff. But that grandpa cube, like the things that are holding it in place, are hands with really elongated fingers. That's a hand.
Oh yeah.
I've never noticed that before.
Oh man.
It's got fingernails and everything.
It's like that dude who has the longest fingernails. Kind of looks like that. Oh, that door went bye-bye.
Well,
There was a hole here.
he corresponds to that room and its orientation.
Is that how puzzles work?
Oh my goodness. It's a puzz.
Hmm.
And we're James and we're a smart boy, so we can figure it out. We just gotta cut right through, so we need 2 doors across from each other. That's why.
So you need a giant knife of some sort.
And just carve it right into the sheet metal there. I love it's a random, completely metal room. Like, no other features. It's just made of fucking metal.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. There we go. Easy peasy.
There was a hole here. Oh, it's still here.
Oh, it's back. It's back. False alarm.
Bingo, thanks, Grandpa. As in, Grandpa plays bingo. I get it.
That wasn't the joke, but okay.
I know.
You're alive.
Whoa.
I thought that thing killed you.
So, like, I could see why they wanted to put new voices on.
Yeah. Not at all silly.
Not at all, silly.
Maria?
Maria?
That thing. It stabbed
It stabbed you!
I do like how he said stabbed.
Stabbed me?
Stabbed.
What do you mean?
Whatever do you
chased us to
mean?
the elevator. And then
James, what are you talking about?
just before. Don't you remember?
Just before!
Like 2 hours ago.
Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway?
I went bonkers. Straight out of my gourd.
They played Paint It Black.
You were always
I like the original of this scene, though, because she's a lot more subtle about switching personalities between Mary and Maria. And in the HD collection, it's like cartoonish. It's like over the top, like, I'm Mary, I'm Maria. Rawr.
Yeah, I think they, kind of lost the subtlety here, which is weird because the original voice acting, there were very few times it did subtlety right.
Yeah.
But this was one of the, this is
spot
like
on.
the Silent Hill 2 scene.
You're Mary.
Also, they shot this like it's a movie. They directed this purposefully so it looked like James is in jail
I am.
and Maria is in jail. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
are they're both imprisoned.
And you can notice that further because of the chair. She's got like a wooden homey chair, and he's just got like a metal stool.
Yeah, there's like 4 little crappy stools.
Yeah.
See? I'm real.
See, now, Voidberger, what's happening here is she wants physical intimacy with James.
I can't
So-
see anything through these bars.
I'm making a joke because
I was waiting for, yeah.
I'm a slut.
But hey, we could do some things through those bars. You lack imagination, James.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. I think of 3 things at least that you can do through those bars if you had the determination.
1, pull her through. she's thin enough.
You can do a couple things.
God, that chair looks familiar. Is that from the hotel?
It might be from the hotel, actually. Yeah, now that I think
Yeah.
about it, maybe. But I like her line of "I'm here for you, James," because like it's very wifey saying, like, I'm here for you emotionally to support you, but she also is literally here for him because of him.
Right.
Conjured by him. It's like, you can read that as like an emotional thing or as a literal physical statement. I'm here for you, James.
Right. Look at this tiny little wire cutter.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Not the huge knife we just got.
Yeah.
Like, how many people, raise your hand, audience, how many of you actually tried to use the great knife on the wires when you first got it?
Can't see it, but I'm raising my hand. I was like, oh, this is what it's for.
Yeah, exactly.
Why else would they let me have it now?
Oh, God. Weird. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Still a good game. Pretty good game.
Yeah, just despite that.
This one flaw doesn't taint the whole thing. Just a lot of it.
It's a pretty big flaw, though. I don't know. You can't cut the wires with this thing.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
Let's try anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Why did I switch stances?
I don't know why he does that. It's, like, heavy, so...
It's like, I need to make this more awkward.
What I love is that when you have the great knife, like, it's still around in cutscenes, and it's weightless in cutscenes, so he's just flinging it around like it's normal. It's just stuck in his hand, moving free.
Just like Homecoming. Like when
Good
that stupid huge pyramid head helmet like cuts through everything. It's wonderful.
Ah, so good.
Splash, splash. Oh man, we didn't talk about it, but that noise that the electric box, the power box, was making when the wire cutter was stabbed into it. Oh, that was.
It's
I
such
came
a
out of
good
that
sound.
room and it was just like, damn, what is that? It sounds like a. Like,
I thought it was
Akira
some
did
sort
a
of
great job.
Yeah, I thought it was some sort of like, oh my god, I mentioned David Bowie and he just fucking died. Oh my god.
wow.
What a terrible subtitle time.
Oh my god, change that shit.
Fuck, that's terrible. I'm just gonna take it out. Oh, I'm sad again. He died yesterday.
Literally yesterday.
Oh my god.
Oh man, oh my god. How many we talk about Silent Hills. We can't. You have to stop this LP. We're going to kill people.
It's a curse.
Your LP is cursed. I swear to
He's
God.
fucked up. I have to finish his LP before other people die.
I
And
swear
other
to
things
Jesus
die.
Christ, this LP is. Oh, Jesus is dead. Great.
Oh, great, man. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't really know where to take it from there. Anyway.
Yeah, it's done. The joke's done.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Joe.
All right. Just end the commentary here.
Good night. The repeated textures on the water. It's just...
It just looks like soup. Pea soup. I don't think they made that better in the HD collection. The water looked worse, actually. Whoops, I missed my turn. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, that didn't just happen. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
That didn't happen at all.
Nope.
Don't worry about it. I didn't get lost for 5 minutes.
Nice.
That's what we call in the business editing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to get lost in the labyrinth because, you know, being a labyrinth and all.
You
But
would
it also
think so.
looks the same everywhere. Here's the first part that looks different.
And oh look, grates.
More greats.
God,
Great greats.
That sounded like a dog yapping.
Yeah, it did actually.
Excuse me.
I could have edited it out and then you said, excuse me.
Oh, excuse me for my cough. I sure am coughing.
The labyrinth sure is boring.
God, it's like pea soup. So, hey, Silent Hill Wiki, have we decided if,
Not now. There's going to be a musical gag in 10 seconds.
No, oh.
Hold it off until the really stupid musical gag I did. There's
Okay.
nothing in this room again.
Waiting.
There's nothing in this room. There's nothing in this room. I found a knife and not my wife. The labyrinth is bad.
This is like the 5th room that we've been in that was a dead end or had just fucking nothing in it.
Found a knife, but not my wife.
Yep. This place sucks. It's bad. You get lost in it.
Found a knife, not my wife. Fuck my life. Going through strife.
I wonder if merry-go-round broke down is public domain, because I just found, like, a knockoff.
Yeah, I'm sure it's public domain.
Because, I mean, it's, like, really old.
Also, who would you pay? Like, who came up with merry
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
Everyone owns something, man.
Barnum or something? I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, have we decided... hey, Silent Hill Wiki, have we decided if these creatures go to the bathroom in the water? Is that why the water's all weird and murky? Have we...
You know, I didn't think of it before.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah. But,
Speaking of butts.
I just assumed it was regular water, but what if it's, like, sewer water? What if this is the sewer level?
True.
Every game has a terrible sewer level.
All of them.
Yep.
All horror games. It's a necessary evil. Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2,
Third one.
Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 4. The first level is a fucking sewer level. Oh,
No,
wait,
that's
no.
a subway.
It's more like a subway, isn't it?
Well, does that mean that Silent Hill 4 is technically the best one because it has no sewer level?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to adjust my rating scale. Why? I didn't do anything to you.
This is where I live.
Huh.
Why are you coming into my sewer home and shooting me in the face?
James, judging those poor creatures. Oh.
Hooray, it's not nothing.
Should we take these? Let's bullets. Wait. Bullets. Yeah. Get killed.
Oh, God.
Get killed.
It also,
die.
like, it doesn't make sense to ask me if I want to pick up things in a game that does not limit my my inventory.
Yeah,
That's something that's in all the Silent Hill games, and only one of them has a limited inventory, I think.
Like, are you punished for picking them up in some way?
No, I don't think so. Oh, you're right in my way.
Do. I can't path correctly.
Well, that pathfinding.
You just gotta run up there. Like, tap him on the shoulder, getting him turned around.
What was that? He gets his pyramid stuck in the wall.
Juke him.
Oh, bastard.
God, that spear is so fast.
That's why they traded it for someone in the third mentioned they probably swapped it out just so he could be faster.
Yep.
Also, we're stopping here because after this, shit gets a little too real.
Yeah.
And we're gonna want to devote, like, the whole episode to talking about that.
Yeah, that's probably a good place to stop. Mm-hmm. Especially since you were so insensitive to bring up David Bowie. Good lord.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I didn't know at the time. God, I subtitled that like a week ago. I'm like really bummed out again. I spent like all day moping. Feeling bad about it.
Don't worry. He'd probably think it'd be funny if he gave a shit.
I don't know what David Bowie's sense of humor was like.
I have no idea about the dude. I just know that he made a few songs that I like, so... Goodbye, buddy.
He was my first concert.
Oh, shit.
I was 16, and my parents brought me to Madison Square Garden.
Cool.
And that was like right after we were lucky to see him because like right after that his tour went to Berlin and he had to cancel his tour when he was in Berlin because he had to get an emergency angioplasty.
Oh, good lord.
So, wow.
Damn.
I just wish I wasn't 16 because I didn't have like the best appreciation for him at the time.
Yeah.
Because teenagers don't have good taste in nothing.
You hadn't even seen Labyrinth, have you?
I think I did.
Oh, shit.
And that was the thing, like, I knew him from, but I didn't have any appreciation for, like, anything that wasn't Labyrinth.
Here's the thing.
And he didn't sing anything from Labyrinth.
Oh, that motherfucker.
He didn't sing Dance Magic Dance, so what's the point?
Here's the thing. When I was a kid, I was scared to death of Muppets. So Labyrinth scared the legit shit out of me.
That sucks. It's really.
Yeah.
I hope you've seen it since then.
That and E.T. I could not watch either of them.
E.T. kind of unsettling because he's not cuddly or anything. He's just like
Yeah, I
creepy
know.
looking.
And then he gets drunk and he's just, oh, God.
His voice is scary too.
Ugh.
Elliot.
It's fucking terrifying.
Oh, that's
Oh my
not
God.
lovable at all. Like I can't
Fucking-
believe that's supposed to be a kids movie.
Nightmares forever.
Oh my God, he's awful looking, and it's such a long, poorly paced movie because it was made like when did that come out? Like the late 70s or the early 80s?
I don't know.
And I feel like that was like the era of movies where they just started to learn about pacing, and like right at the first good paced 70s movie I could think of is Alien. And everything else is like, go faster! Except for Rocky Horror. That is a perfect, stupid movie.
Still haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen Rocky Horror? Oh my God.
Yeah, lots of Silent Hill fans are Rocky Horror fans, I've found out.
Really?
Yeah, it's
It's a Venn diagram that crosses over a lot. I didn't know that.
yeah. It's interesting.
But I know there's one Silent Hill fan who's a big fan of conspiracy theories.
Oh boy. I was wondering how you were going to segue into it.
I almost did by saying like that E.T. kind of looked like he was made of foreskins.
Well, you also said earlier white, long, and paste, and I was like, white, long, pasty. Okay.
I did?
Yeah, something like that. Rewind it right now. Edit it.
I can't. Okay, I'll do it now.
See?
I didn't find it.
No, you did find it. It's right here. Oh, white paste and long. I'm Voidburger. That's me. Goodbye.
That's how it went down. You heard it here, folks. Anyway, penises.
There it is.
There it is. That's my segue, and I'm sticking to it, alright? So you may or may not have heard about the Silent Hill wiki circumcision meltdown of 2015. I understand, it was a whole year ago. But it wasn't. It was as seen on NewYorkMagazine.com, actually NewYorkMag.com, actually NYMag.com technically. And I don't know why they're interested in what I do on the internet, especially stupid shit like this. But, so like the Silent Hill wiki has been somewhat, I wouldn't call it, I did at the time, I wouldn't call it a laughing stock. It's only a laughing stock to really, really jerky people. Jerky Silent Hill fans, basically, that are very, very snooty about where people should get their information or not about Silent Hill.
Do you want to name names?
Twin perfect. Anyway, that being said, the wiki is run by fans for fans. So of course there's some mistakes here and there. There's some little, wishy-washy areas where it's like, oh, is this somebody's headcanon? That should really be marked as speculation. So it's a little bit untidy in places. I never thought it was like this though.
Hold on. I'm just writing down headcanon because of how appropriate it is right now. Hold on.
Okay, you ready?
Headcanon. Wait. Delete. Okay, head space canon.
Anyway, there's a moderator on the there was a moderator on Silent Hill Wiki. Spoilers, he's not a moderator anymore because of the crazy shit that went down.
Oh, man.
But somebody on Ask FM, some anonymous person, I usually get randos and mean people, sometimes lots of nice people, but sometimes they're weird. But I was like, oh no, what's this? And it was somebody who claimed to be a pretty new Silent Hill fan. They wanted to check up on the wiki and see if, just, when you're interested about stuff, you research it, generally. They were looking up Walter Sullivan, who is the antagonist of Silent Hill 4, The Room. And they linked me to the page and they were like, what is this? And there was a huge subsection, right after they describe basically who Walter is, just the basic facts. It's a huge section that was about how he was a possible male genital mutilation victim. And this guy never uses the word, that's later, but in this one he uses the word circumcision. But the crazy shit, I'm just gonna read a segment of this fictional character's bio, basically, on a fan-run Wikipedia site. Others believe that circumcision can harm the bond between mother and son, and a man's ability to love and bond with women. Circumcision can have an extreme influence on the psyche and have negative effects on the development of the human psyche because a baby's brain is extremely affectable, vulnerable, and susceptible to pain. The whole brain is susceptible to pain, huh? Circumcision can scar a baby for life into adulthood and harm the healthy development of male sexuality. Circumcision can cause, and there is a big bullet point list, permanent brain damage! Permanent psychological damage, psychological/brain rewiring, mental illness, parentheses, leading to depression and suicide, trauma and post-traumatic stress disorder, long-term aggravated response to pain, erectile dysfunction, decreased sexual pleasure, parentheses, the foreskin contains thousands of sexual nerve endings, and finally, my favorite bullet point, death. Parentheses, there have been cases in which circumcised babies die from extreme pain and blood loss. Foolish, ignorant, gullible, brainwashed, idiotic, and moronic 20th century North American doctors somehow, and then I cut off the screenshot. So that's on the Wikipedia page was on the Wikipedia page for Walter Sullivan.
And it should be noted that in this screenshot, there is a picture of a young Walter Sullivan, and underneath it says, Walter as an innocent boy.
Who did not deserve his dick to get snapped.
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all.
God damn. Oh, wait. Nope. I would spoil it. I'm not going to say it. We still have to unravel this a little bit more.
Oh, God. Well, you take a turn or something.
Well, it should be noted that, like, I don't think neither you or I are saying that, circumcisions are the best thing ever.
Oh, no. I don't believe that should be done at all.
No.
I'm on this guy's, basic side, right? Not the conspiracy side of it.
To a degree, but it should be noted that, and I don't think we even need to say this really, but this is a fucking wiki for a goddamn video game. Like,
yeah, don't mistake us as making fun of circumcision. We're making fun of this guy's need to inject that onto a video game person that's not even real and fuck up the canon, because there's nothing in the game.
Right.
That implies this.
And that's the big thing. Like, Silent Hill is definitely not I would expect certain things like this to be brought up. Like in Silent Hill 3, you have the split worm where it's obviously a penis and a vagina. And it's like, okay, we get that sort of symbolism, but usually that's to an end. That's like trying to get the player to understand something fundamental about the story that's being told.
Or psychological themes relevant to the protagonist or whoever's other world we're looking at. Like with Heather, there was a lot of like puberty, birthing, period, menstrual stuff. Yeah. Because she was like, 16 or 17 or something.
Right.
And she was pregnant with God. So that's all relevant to her symbolically.
Exactly. But in Silent Hill 4, like, literally nothing is talking about this. There's nothing. There's not a damn thing.
Well, there's things that he recontextualized to be about this.
But
everyone knows they're not about that. Because the game's not about that.
Right, and we know that because the game doesn't even bring up circumcision. It brings up the one thing that I was actually thinking might have some sort of connection isn't even a fucking connection. It's the umbilical cord. That's it. That's like fucking it.
It's all umbilical cord symbology and birthing symbology and motherhood stuff in a different style than it was done in Silent Hill 3, because it's from the perspective of the baby and not the mother, basically. Which is interesting and worth a whole different podcast about. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about this crazy dude that's doing this crazy shit to this crazy game and doesn't deserve to get that done to it. But, and like, misleading regular Joes that just want to read about who the fuck Walter Sullivan is, and they get this huge tirade about a real world problem that is not mentioned in the game whatsoever.
Well, real world to a degree.
Oh, not in his real world. He lives in a different dimension, certainly.
The funniest thing about this whole ordeal was that how I was sort of empathetic to the guy at first, but then the more he talked about the stuff and the more that like he explained his thoughts on it, he keeps going downhill and downhill.
Yeah, and also like please don't mistake us as making fun of somebody who is mentally ill, because I'm not in the business of diagnosing people on the internet, and you should not be either, in my opinion. But, like, I feel like it is a disservice to people that do have mental illnesses to shove that on somebody who might just be an asshole. Being an asshole doesn't take a mental illness to be. There's so many nice mentally ill people that I've known and met and love. And some people are just fucking assholes that believe nutty shit. And this is that guy. I don't really think there's anything wrong with him. I have no ability to diagnose him whatsoever. So I'm going to err on the side of I think he's just a douchebag.
And to that end, we have some wonderful evidence of in Silent Hill 4 of the circumcision stuff. So we have a picture of bloody forceps on a stretcher. We've got
in a hospital where that stuff would never be, you know.
Oh no
and that also has never been in any other medical settings in any other horror games.
Why doesn't he take the giant scissors right there, whatever those are, eyebrow pluckers?
I think those are forceps.
Are those forceps? Never mind.
I don't know.
Probably my favorite one is the picture of it looks like flesh, like someone skinned someone's back.
Somebody's back, yeah.
And it just says, possible foreskin symbolism.
I don't know what this guy thinks a foreskin does look like, but I don't think it looks like that. It's a big foreskin. That probably needed to be removed if it was that big.
It was invasive foreskin.
And yeah, he thinks that the greedy worms are possible phallic penis symbolism, although I think they're umbilical cord stuff again.
See, part of this is also just letting sort of metaphors run wild.
Yeah, which is a symptom of being a Silent Hill fan. That does happen when you're talking about stuff like this.
And it's definitely not the first time this has happened on the Silent Hill wiki. It's just hilarious that it's happened to this extent.
Yeah, and don't get us wrong. We're not saying don't let your imagination run wild with symbology, but there's a difference between, shooting the shit symbolically, being like, ooh, what if this? That would be cool if this meant that. This was presented as if it was gospel fucking truth.
Yeah,
this is definitely a solid theory. And it's like, where did any of this come from? What? You're going to ignore all this birthing symbolism and just swap it out for foreskin symbolism? You can't just do that.
If there is a definition of coming out of left field, this is it. This is coming out of fucking fog field or something. I don't know. Make up something in post. But yeah, the whole thing is it was such a fucking trip.
What compounds it and makes it worse is the sheer ignorance of this person that has this this theory.
We haven't even gotten to his responses to the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten there yet. But another thing that he wrote on that page about circumcision, this is still Walter Sullivan's page about his past, which did not happen. So far as we know. Somehow, through an insane amount of sheer ignorance, stupidity, lack of common sense, and decades of Americans being severely brainwashed, circumcision was carried over to the 20th and early 21st century North America. It took North Americans hundreds of years to realize that mutilating babies' genitals without their consent wasn't such a good idea after all. This reads like a really weird, junior year high school screed. Then again, this is the part that drives me fucking crazy. Then again, it also took Americans time to stop killing Native Americans, witch burning, discriminating non-Christians, the non-religious and non-believers, slavery, racism and lynching, female oppression, and LGBT oppression. So issues like male genital mutilation, animal holocaust genocide in slaughterhouses, mass fluorinization of drinking water, trigger-happy police brutality, wage slavery, and wealth inequality would also take time. What drives me crazy here is that he thinks that racism's over and females and LGBTs are not oppressed anymore. We got over that part. That's done. That part's over with. We figured it out. It took us a while to stop doing that, but now we're done. It's in the past. We don't have to worry about it anymore.
I don't know what the guy's saying, honestly. I mean, he might be saying that it took us a while to get to the point where we understand that we have problems with those issues. But
no, I think he's implying that we don't do those things anymore. It took us a while to stop killing Native Americans, stop witch burning, stop discriminating non-Christians.
Yeah, the first couple are
slavery.
Okay, but then the others are that's still going on. What do you?
Yeah, but no, this is how this is what this guy's like. I had one conversation with this guy on Skype once, and for some reason, it started out as him asking something about me trying to get Silent Hill to this LP or something like that to be widescreen, and I just didn't want to mess with it or something like that. I don't remember why. But he started asking me about, like, Anita Sarkeesian and Gamergate and stuff.
Oh, boy.
So, like, he started talking about how much he doesn't like feminism and feminists are ridiculous and there is no gender inequality and there is no wage gap, even though, like, he put wage slavery here, but I think that just means I don't want to work or something. But this is his actual real beliefs. He doesn't think that gays or women or minorities are genuinely oppressed at all anymore.
Yeah.
And also he thinks that fluorinating drinking water is bad, which is like...
Oh, okay.
If that's not a red flag, I don't know what is a red flag.
That's when you just hit the block or ban button.
That's when you know that this person is a conspiracy nut.
But I think it's come to the point where we should probably talk about why this was such a big issue.
Yes, you do that. I've talked a lot.
Okay. Let me see if I remember it correctly. I mean, I've got the Storyfy right in front of me, so I'll do my best. But essentially the reason why this was such a big ordeal was because Alex Shepard...
That's the name of the admin.
This is the admin's name. He was not just like a lowly wiki editor. He was like the top editor on what's it called? The wiki site?
Just SH Wiki.
Wikia. Yeah, Wikia.
Yeah, on Wikia.
So it was a problem. And what happened was a lot of people were coming to the site and basically being like, what the hell are you, why is this here? Can't you just take this off? This has nothing to do with the conversation. This has nothing to do with Silent Hill 4. And he just goes, nope, you're wrong, ban. Block.
Yeah, nope, you're wrong, you sheeple.
Yeah, no. Did he actually say sheeple?
He actually said sheeple more than once.
Oh, boy.
He's a fan of this one YouTuber, and I don't remember his name, but he's like a conspiracy person that honestly, earnestly says sheeple. And so he believes like all the same stuff that guy believes about like, fluorinization of water, about how like feminists are ridiculous.
Alex Jones?
Oh, maybe. I don't remember. They're all the same to me. It's a big blur of people that hate me.
Anyway, I don't know
people
how
like me.
I don't know how deeply you want to go into this, but yeah, he basically has a fucking meltdown and just goes goddamn bonkers, like fucking bonkers. Like I can't even. I'm trying to read this stuff and my brain is like actively rejecting it.
Well, he also put circumcision stuff in a wiki page for a homecoming enemy as well.
Yeah.
There's also the possibility that the schism is a circumcision (parentheses male genital mutilation) metaphor. See also Walter Sullivan. It is possible Alex was circumcised as at birth, resulting in trauma. Circumcision has negative side effects such as da 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 da. But it's like the thing is that like wouldn't all the male protagonists probably be circumcised? Harry Mason, nothing's wrong with him. He's a good guy. Nothing's bad about him. He's not cuckoo bananas like Alex Shepard and Walter Sullivan ended up being. You know, Harry Mason got away fine with his fucked up dick.
This dude's just got dicks on the brain. And he's like looking at everything and being like, well, that's phallic. Mm-hmm. Honestly, the schism is like, you say that about the fucking schism, but not about the Siam. Like, that dude has basically dicks for hands. So, but you know, whatever.
I don't even know, man.
The big problem here was that it was a Silent Hill wiki editor gone wild. Like, this guy had so much power, and I don't know exactly, help me out, I don't know exactly how Wikia works, but apparently he had, when you mod something, or write something for the site, you get points or something. Yeah,
he had a shitload of points, because he'd been moderating the site for something like 6 years.
And so he had tons and tons
as the main guy
of points, and he was basically the head mod, so... And he flaunted this fact. He
was the admin as well, so he was the person with the ultimate power over the other moderators. So no other moderators could step in and stop him from going power mad. And there was a big thread about this wiki page for Walter specifically, saying like, what is this doing here? This is not relevant to Silent Hill 4. This big rant about America, like, what is this? And
Yeah.
he went on and on saying like all sorts of incredible stuff. You gotta just read the whole storyfy. It is a roller coaster of emotion. Saying that like, Silent Hill is about exposing, the dark side of America or something like that, and like
Which,
Illuminati stuff.
Which, like, I can follow him down that path to a degree. Like,
Yeah.
Silent Hill 1 has definitely got some of those undertones about, like, the whole idea of a, burial ground and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but that goes right back to Stephen King. All
Right.
these like nice towns that have dark secrets, and Twin Peaks, nice town, dark secrets.
I mean, saying that about Silent Hill is saying that about literally, like, almost all of American horror that's come since, the fucking early days, Like,
Yeah, true.
the whole idea of an Indian burial ground is not something that's original at all.
No.
So, I mean,
We're not breaking new ground here, really.
we're not breaking new Indian burial ground here. I'll take that. I'll take a spit take as a laugh.
But I think another thing that's really interesting about this person's insistence that there's circumcision stuff in some of the games, Japan doesn't care about circumcision. They don't overall circumcise anybody in Japan, so it's not an issue in Japan. So I don't think anybody really cares. I wouldn't know. I don't live in Japan. I'm not Japanese. Maybe there's someone in the comments can tell me more about it. But please tell me more about your dicks. That's a great thing to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm under the impression that because by and large people are not circumcised very often in Japan, that it's not a hot button issue. So why would Japanese developers give a shit?
Yeah, didn't you ask Blaustein?
Yeah, Blaustein was like, the fuck is this?
I think the quote from Blaustein was just, "What the fuck?" So
I think it was.
yeah, I think didn't someone ask Ito about it too?
Oh God, I don't remember.
Ito or
I'm mortified if they did.
no, I'm pretty sure one of them.
think someone
did.
that.
I'm scrolling to the bottom of this thing to see if they posted it in here, but I'm pretty damn sure it was if not Ito, then another one of those guys.
So, in the edit history of this is where it first piqued my interest, is that there's an edit history of mods fighting each other a little, and Alex Shepard, the admin, just like saying shut the fuck up every time. Here it is in chronological order. The admin said, you can't delete something just because you don't like the truth. And another person removed that area later, couple days later, 2 days later, and says, this has nothing to do with Silent Hill. And Alex Shepard said, only 2 minutes later, mind you, it's very fast response time. Yes, it does. You are blatantly removing the effects of circumcision on the psyche, which is a core aspect of personality, and the fact that there is no compensation for circumcision victims/survivors is an injustice, and that's what Silent Hill is.
Oh boy.
Okay, who's compensating the survivors? The whole world? The governments of the world are going to are we going to compensate the entire Jewish race for not having foreskins? Like, think of where is this money coming from and who is it going to? So many people are going to need money. Like, I love the idea of compensation for this.
Circumcision.
And then like 5 minutes later, the same person that Ed took it out took some stuff out again and said more weird and unnecessary political commentary that is not related to the character. And then Alex Shepard said 1 minute later, because people need understanding of Walter's circumstances, seriously stop trying to remove history.
Get it? Circumstances.
Whoa. Circumstances. Somebody else, I think. I can't tell who wrote this one, but some mod said, I don't quite remember this game being a lunatic anti-male genital mutilation rant, so I figured the article should probably be the same way, and removed such. Even if that section is found to be worth keeping, if reinstated, it should probably do more than pay lip service to Sullivan's mental state rather than being some unhinged polemic. And Alex Shepard responded, on the same day, about 3 minutes later, he's on this shit. I'll say one thing for him. He's on this shit. You're a fucking horrible human being for advocating, all caps, genital mutilation. And 99% of Americans who advocate mutilating penises are fucking brainwashed morons. Circumcision can have a, all caps, huge effect, and, all caps, huge influence on the development of a human being's psyche. It's the truth. What you are trying to do is erase American history and hide the truth. Seriously, don't be on the wrong side of history. It's like, this is the big line that got me interested. It's like trying to delete the Holocaust article on Wikipedia saying it's some anti-Holocaust or anti-Nazi rant. That's how brainwashed you sound.
God.
What?
This fucking guy. This fucking guy right here. So I found it. It was Ito, and
Oh God, I feel bad.
Adam Tierney asked him about it.
He's one of the guys that worked on Book of Memories. For those that don't know.
Yep. And I can link it to you, but Ito just responded with question mark.
That's right. But I never know if he's answering question mark because he doesn't understand what someone asked him.
Yeah, no, it's still funny though.
Either way, it's quite funny. It's a good response anyway, so I agree with him.
And keep it at that. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. I just want to read these last two bits at least. This is the continuation of that thread. Same person said, nobody is advocating genital mutilation. I'm against circumcision myself, but a lot of that section is entirely irrelevant to Silent Hill. After describing the evidence that shows Walter might have been circumcised, there is no need to include completely irrelevant information about how barbaric American doctors are. That's stuff belonging on websites dedicated to that topic, not a Silent Hill wiki. That's the voice of reason. That's what everybody's coming from this place that this guy is coming from. Everybody's on that guy's page. No one's advocating it. I don't like it that much myself. Why is it here, is the gist. But Alex Shepard is from another universe and does not read the same words that we do. They get warped on the way through the wormhole to his universe and become totally different words. He answered, "You are so deluded. Silent Hill is all about exposing the, all caps, atrocities of America. That's the entire purpose of it. It is a, all caps, fact and all caps truth that circumcision damages the male psyche and is part of a brainwashing dark ritual. And no, I won't remove it. Forced circumcision should be banned, and the American government, or Illuminati at this rate, should actually acknowledge it because it's an injustice to Americans. It also helps give backstory and understanding of male genital mutilation in America. People need to wake the fuck up and realize what is happening to humanity." So really, Alex Shepard is just trying to help us.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get to the part where one of the mods tried to block him? And
Oh yeah, they tried to give him a cool down period. He was just like, nope.
and he unblocked himself and sent edited a note on his account and just said, "Summary: do not block me."
He's just a noble crusader for the truth. That's
So
how he
noble.
sees it.
So noble. And then did you get to the part where he was talking in one giant thread about all this stuff, and was it a fellow mod who had a child?
Yeah, there's a mod there. She's very nice. I forget her name. But she has a teenage son, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And there was some part where he just started yelling at her in all caps, "Did you mutilate your son?" And then later on he was like, "I did no such thing. Ugh. When did I, all caps, ask you, did you mutilate your son? That never
Yeah. And how is asking, all caps, a mother whether or not she circumcised her son, all caps, threatening? It's a simple, all caps, question. It's not a death threat. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, so good.
The whole thing is just, you gotta read the Storyfy. It's a fucking trip.
And he was editing people's comments too.
Yeah.
The original thread was the original thread title was "Cutting Baby Dicks." That was what it was called, I think. Chopping Baby Dicks.
Oh boy.
And Alex Shepard changed the title to be "Mutilating Babies' Penises," but there's a typo and "babies" has an apostrophe and it shouldn't, which is funny because a lot of his arguments are based on whether or not people can spell right. He also claimed that if there's a top 10 list of the best Silent Hill fans in the world, he would probably be in the 1 to 5 spot.
Yeah, definitely.
He grew up with Silent Hill as a child, so he can see certain things in the games which other players will not.
Like circumcision.
So he's an expert at pulling rank in every direction. He pulls rank with his adminship. He pulls rank with his fandomship.
Oh, and did you give the original context for that quote? Where that when Alex Shepard said that he was in the top, he was like number 1 to 5 Silent Hill fan. He actually said that in a questionnaire he gave to Tom Hewlett on a Silent Hill forum. He was like, "So Tom, I'd like to ask you some questions. And by the way, I am, if we're talking about ranking Silent Hill fans, I'm probably number 1 to 5.
I'm a pretty big deal. Me and you, we're probably, I don't know,
So
7 and 8.
Suffice it to say, this guy is gone. He got Benatoed. He got Benicio del Banoed. And
Well, what we had to do is we had to actually appeal to the Wikia.
Yeah, go above the Silent Hill Wiki and go to straight Wikia, the
because
owners of the software.
Yeah, he was the top of the wiki, so there's no person to report him to. He's the boss.
Right.
And he loved being the boss a little too much and was doing all this crazy stuff and going mad with power. Yep. And so nobody could do anything, and basically the wiki was just being run by this despot.
It was being held hostage, basically. Like, all these people put all this work into this thing, and then all of a sudden this guy comes in and is like, well, this is circumcision, and if you don't believe it, then I'm going to delete your account.
And he was also an admin or a moderator of some kind on, like, the Xenogears wiki, and he also put circumcision stuff in the Xenogears wiki.
That he did.
Yeah, so...
I wonder if they know about that.
Wow. I don't know. I haven't checked up on them, but I hopefully somebody fixed that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played Xenogears, but my boyfriend has, and he was like, that's not in that. What? He also did not remember bestiality being part of that game either, but that is also in the bullet point list of all the things that Xenogears brings up. Also, by the way, Xenogears has the best representation of Jesus Christ, according to Alex Shepard.
Nice.
That is the canonical real Jesus, basically, is from Xenogears.
I just checked, and it is gone. So
cool, good.
So yeah, it looks like people were waiting for that guy to get tossed.
Yeah,
anyways,
so doctors are all satanic, Illuminati, dark ritual enablers.
This isn't common knowledge?
No, I guess not.
Oh man, sheeple.
What are you gonna do, man? Sheeple.
Pig people.
Sneeple. Snake people.
Horseeple. Sneeple are in XCOM 2.
Oh yes, that's right. Sneeple with their bodacious snitties.
That's a whole other topic.
Whoa.
Anyways, so
tugging my collar.
So apparently Silent Hill Wiki is a little bit more sane these days. But still, it's kind of...
That poor wiki. Oh my god.
Yeah.
9/11 still an inside job, though, need I remind you. Fluorinization of water, also very bad.
I mean, you can't melt those steel beams, you know? Rocket fuel doesn't burn at that temperature.
Foreskin doesn't burn at jet fuel temperatures.
Foreskin doesn't cut at that pressure. Sheeple.
Sheeple.
Sheeple. Peep sheeple.
Shit people. Shit people. Come on. Anyway, we only scratched the surface of the whole thing, and we talked about it for about 30 minutes. So if you're interested in more, here's the link.
Star 5. Whoop.
It's fun. It's a good time.
It ends well.
There's a happy ending. It was dramatic and nobody got hurt.
Yeah. And hey, Alex, if you're listening to this, just come on.
I'm sorry everybody is against you. I'm so sorry. The whole world is a conspiracy against you being happy. And only you. Like, minorities, they don't have it as bad as you. Gay people, not even close to as bad as you. Women, cakewalk. they can just kiss somebody and get a job, right? God. But you, it's real hard being you, and I'm so sorry the Illuminati's doing this to you and your dick. I'm really sorry.
I wanted to spin this thing into maybe a little bit of a positive, but I guess not.
No, there is no positive. The positive is that none of those things are fucking real. And the positive is that, like, the human brain is so interesting that we can believe really, really interestingly wrong things like that. And I think that's kind of amazing. And a tribute to the brilliant diversity of the human brain. That's my spin on it.
I wanted to turn, you can edit this out, but I wanted to turn that into sort of like maybe a, hey man, like, come on. You know that was crazy. People aren't actually like that. You can
No, he doesn't know that. He honestly does not know that.
Because you were talking to him and you were kind of trying to talk some sense into him, but yeah.
That was a long time ago. That was like a year or two ago.
I'm worried that I'm opening a bridge that shouldn't be opened, or
I don't think that there should be a bridge of empathy for somebody who tripled down on being such an asshole and has had plenty of opportunity to not believe these things. Because so far as I know, he's a decently well-off white male Canadian 20-something-year-old. And he spent too much time on YouTube looking at crazy people like Alex Jones. And now he honestly believes that stuff. And I don't think that, I don't think saying like, man, that's not true it's not. It's just going to strengthen his resolve. Like, nothing will ever get to him until he figures out that shit is not real.
Yeah, no, it's just, I feel bad because sometimes these dudes, I feel like they fall down a hole and there's no light that they can like run toward. They just see like the darkness and they just like to stay there because they're comfortable with it. They get comfortable with it. And that's not saying like anything bad against you. I'm just, I don't know. I see a lot of these guys as like, they have a tendency to listen to me a little bit, and I don't know. It's probably because I'm a dude, but
yeah.
Sometimes they come on over and they're like, I was fucking stupid back then, shit like that. I don't know. I try not to close, a door, but at the same time, like fucking this guy, like
he slammed the door, man.
He straight up ran out that door.
That door flew off the hinges.
He slammed that right in our faces. But anyway, yeah, feel free to cut that out or not, whatever. I mean, I like to be honest and open and stuff. But,
yeah, same.
But, fucking guy.
I just think there's a point where
I hope that he doesn't think that we're like making fun of him like really harshly. Like he's sometimes I feel people like they take these things and they make them a part of themselves, and it's like, no, you can't do that.
He already did.
He already did
though. He already did by putting it into all these video game Wikipedias where they don't belong.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's pretty much fair game.
Yeah,
in my
and it's
opinion.
not like this is the first time he's done it anyway. So I don't know why.
No,
I'm feeling
yeah,
bad.
and the fact that he tripled down on it.
Yeah, no.
Means that he's not just, a lost soul. He's actually kind of a jerk.
No, yeah, totally. I'm not arguing that he isn't. I'm just saying that like maybe I don't know what I'm fucking saying. I feel bad about
you have a redemption arc in your mind that he can get better and stuff.
I basically have the plot of Silent Hill 2 going in my head all the time.
Yeah, but because I've seen this so much, because I've gotten harassment from people like him so much.
No, I know where you're coming from, and I don't blame you.
Yeah, like those people I don't know. They won't listen to me. So they could listen to you though, by all means.
Because for sexist reasons, but
Yeah, they're not going to listen to me. So whatever I say, it might as well be fucking funny.
Right.
Because they're not going to listen to me.
Yeah. Honestly, fucking whatever.
Fuck it.
And end it on that. Whatever.
Whatever. Fuck it. Silent Hill. God.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Okay. Let's go through the checklist. Silent Hill's still dead.
Still dead.
Okay. That's it.
Yep. Still dead.
Still dead. Still totally dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding out hopes that Koji Pro, the newly formed Koji Pro, is that what they're calling it? What are they calling it?
Whoops, I don't know.
I don't know either.
They have a cool logo though.
Yeah, they do. It's like a dude in like a night suit with it's totally like Demon Souls-esque. Anyways,
It looks like a chicken from one angle though. Baka.
Baka. Oh, speaking that ties into our last topic.
Chickens?
Yeah, cocks. Yeah, maybe he's working on something with Del Toro. Yes. He's making a VR game for your cock. That's
You just put a little Oculus on the end. Then you wiggle it around.
Cockulus.
Oculus.
Oh, my brain was searching for that, and when it clicked, it was like, oh, I saw the light. Anyway.
Oh my god. I'm crying.
Oh, man. All right. So, yeah, hopefully something happens with that. I'm not holding my breath, and neither should you.
No, breathe. Breathe all you want. It's not happening.
We've been burned so many times. Nothing good will ever happen.
Learn from your experiences.
We are Silent Hill fans. We are pessimistic to the max.
Be jaded.
We are jaded assholes.
We've been hurt too many times.
And on that note.
All right. Sorry for the hiatus and sorry for the stupid podcast. It was dumb.
They love it.
You better love it. I'll go on another 2-month hiatus. I'm out of here.
Bye.
I'm mad with power. I'm gonna take this LP away. I'm gonna delete all your comments, and I'm gonna run the whole thing, and no one's gonna stop me.
Oh no, I'm trying to talk, but I've been blocked. No.
Oculus Rift.
End.
End.